what's up, everybody? Welcome back. More Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance. Here we are back in the very first zone yet again, Minato. And we've got to take care of some unfinished business. Now, if you'll remember, we did the 4, Chinese Saint Beast demons. We took care of them, and then Huang Long said, "Fight me!" And I said, okay, and then it's like, surprise, I'm 10 levels above. And thankfully, we are at around the level range we need to be to face them, so we're gonna head on over there. Done some training, done a lot of money grinding, so that I can, because demons continue to be expensive, especially when you dig into reverse compendium fusion. You're paying hundreds of thousands of Maka, especially if you want a good demon. You want to give it 2 really good parents into the fusion. But here we are. We're ready to go. I am going to save as a safety measure on the off chance we die. But here's what we're looking at. We got a few variety of demons here. We, of course, got Nama. We got a Sheth, a Fuse Special Norn. We, of course, have Fia McCool. There's a Penis, Gog on Magog, Tao, Futsunushi, Barong, and Arahabaki, and Azazel. So we got quite a few things that we can mess around with. Let's go ahead and get descriptions here. So, the goddesses of fate in Norse myth. They live below the roots of Yggdrasil and weave the threads of fate by which even the gods are bound. So if you get the Moray sisters, they're the ones that are doing the thread thing, like Lachesis, I believe. You can special fuse into this little number, which, what am I even doing with you? Yeah, when returning to stock, on your own turn, you don't lose a slot, which can be good. Might be useful if I want to pair it with its luster candy. Aside from that, nothing too crazy. This one's funny just because fusion fodder is going to make this thing ridiculous. If I fuse in this into something that's like weak to ice, I can just plop one of its nulls on there. Kind of like a filler character. Asheth good because the Kadishnu get good synergies. This increases the crit rate for Kadishnu allies, so if paired with Nama can be pretty good. Strong physicals, Yapasame shot for the piercing crit rate, debilitate, null dark, just doing crits all day, every day. You know, the usual shit we got going on. Let's see, what else do we got in here? Gog Magog, this is just filler. It's just I made this thing good. It's weak to 2 elements, so I'm probably not going to use it much. We got our Habaki, which is another kind of like filling things out. Just kind of fusing high-level things and just working up the chain. But yeah, let's check descriptions on ones that I probably haven't checked out. Azazel, a leader of the Grigori, a group of angels who descended to Earth to eradicate humans. He is said to have committed acts of defiance against gods, such as being attracted to beautiful human daughters on Earth and taking them as wives, and giving humans various truths of forbidden knowledge. Azazel imparted knowledge of armors, ornaments, and makeup, teaching men to fight and struggle, and women to dress up and seduce men. I gotta be honest, this design whips ass. I'm a really big fan of this guy. This is the most, 80s, 90s look. Just the gradient on the cape. Everything going on with, his arms going into it, and the gigantic bat jutting out of his crotchal area, the chains, and just the fact that he just looks like some normal, 45-year-old dude with a bad haircut. This whips, all-timer, glad that this is 3D modeled. Let's see, who else we got here? We got Barong, said to live in the forests of Bali. It was a great mythical beast whom the people sanctified and made their guardian. Now a symbol of good, it is fated to fight Rangda, the avatar of evil for all eternity. They're paired together because if I remember right, they both fused together to create Shiva in all of these games. We got Futsunushi, the Nihon Shoki sword deity who pacified Ashihara no Nakatsukuni. His name comes from Futsu, the fashion in which things are cut, and Nushi, a term meaning nature as a god. Bro sits crisscross applesauce with a lot of swords and hits really hard. If I'm being honest, he's good for that. I have not organized his stuff. Ew, it's so gross in here. Ew, you live like this? There we go. We're better now. He's got Catastrophe, which is, it doesn't have the crit ability that we get from Brave Blade, which I like quite a bit at this point in the game, but it is a severe tier physical, so that's great. And Haruhara Habaki, who I associate as one of those Digivolutions that happens in Digimon Adventure 2. Let's see, he's a light chaos, a major deity in ancient Japanese myth. Clay dolls were often sculpted in his image. However, because this god was known to be worshipped by a rebel, the dolls later came to be considered symbols of defiance. You might also know this guy is that motherfucker that is Null Fizz or Reflex Fizz sometimes. We're probably not going to use him much because in exchange for being null to physical, which is an insanely good thing because physical is... It's like its own game in a way where it takes up a lot of attack rosters. They had to make him weak to like every cardinal element of fire, ice, electric, force. So we're just not using this thing, but it's needed for other fusions later. Anyway, that's our 5 minutes of KZ talking about demon shit. Let's get to it. We have a lot of fighting to do today. Are you prepared to do battle? Yes, I am. Let's do it. All right, how do we open this up, I think? Let's start building. So, let's open with the guaranteed crit, Yabasame shot. Doesn't do much damage, but it's anything at all, you know. All right, I'll do that. Candy up. All right, our stats are starting to really shift up, which I love. I'm thinking another shot. Just get an extra thing in there, and we should also check its weakness, all spyglass here. Shining Dragon Scales. When in the party, allies with Omagatoki effects will have multi-hit attacks damage increase. He's got Megidola on, and the 4 main elements spread heavy. Resists the 4 main elements, null light, weak to dark. Okay, understood. And for statuses, there is hope on some of them. Ooh, weak to sleep and fog, it looks like. Alright, here he goes. Oh, you dick. Well, it's a good thing that I made our stats gapped. And thank God he only gets 2 turns. This is going to be a little simpler than I thought. Alright. Pass it up to you. Gonna have you luster. Now we've done your debilitations. Let's get you doing a free crit as well. You as well. Let's see if we can get this guy horny. No, that's a miss on that. We're gonna swap you out for something else. Looking at what other options we could go for here. Anybody got any dark on tap? I mean, we could do Fion. Fion could be good. Yeah, fuck it, why not? It's got the level.
Your turn. Go!
I believe Norn makes it so, yeah, we don't lose a turn for doing the swap in, which is great. Let's see. Voracious Salvation. Yeah! Ew. Oh, that's Satan numbers. That's crazy. Let's see. Yeah, let's just hit him with one of those. Hey, nice crit, guys. Called an ally. Oh yeah, he gets to summon his buddies. Alright, they're really gonna bring it on the next one. Okay, we got 2 more rounds of our good buffs. I think it's time for us to get started now, I think. I'm thinking Moonlight Frost with Omnipotent Succession. Let's go for it. Especially because it's got Pierce. So we could go for 4 of these, but they're weak. Could do mediums these, though. Fuck it. Let's go medium on this. We have 100 strength. Nice. And again. Alright, we already hit 1,000. Alright, that's about 1,500 by this point. Yeah, okay, almost like 2K. Pretty good. Okay, we have Afflicted Love on Huang Long here, so that's great. Yeah, let's go for Mac and Lewin. And Voracious Salvation's gonna do more to it because it's got Nailman. Whoa! That was a crazy! What? That did almost 6 times damage. It was doing like 666 or some shit last time we did that shit. It's in love. It's like, you're fucking done. Pack it up, fucker. Like, what? Brother, I am ill. Well, it's gonna do a crit move. We got one miss in though, so the turn's immediately over. We're like set to go, dude. We're good. Well, that was fun. I liked that. I could sense your fiery passion through our crossing blades. And by blades, I mostly mean my claws and breath. And you know what I mean. Anyway, I shall lend you my strength. Have $80,000. Thank you. We can now fuse Huang Long. Yeah, it's good to have a pretty powerful guy done and dusted. Let's see what we need to fuse him. Obviously, I imagine it's the 4 demons. That you know, I would assume it would be the 4 he has us fight. There he is, level 78, you stingy little bastard. But we do have all of them in Compendium, so for the cost of almost the money he gave us, we could make this little guy. 78 is quite good. He learns Almighty Pleroma, Physical Block, and Fierce Roar. Fierce Roar and Almighty Pleroma are the only ones with value there. Then I'd probably have to do a lot of Essence Fusion to really bulk him up a bit more. Luster Candy is pretty good as well. Americon, all that shit. Yeah, we got some good shit. Some good shit.
Return.
I'm always returning. You know me. We have a bunch of other quests we can do. I don't know if I'm like the right level for all of the ones that are in the diet building, but I'm gonna try and do some of them. We'll see. We'll queue them all up, and then I'll just see the suggested level on them and see how we do. Because a lot of them are near end game engagements. They really should mark which of the 3 rooms in the Tokyo Dye building that matter. Because I'm too into moving and spinning around like an idiot. It's gonna even if they put me in front of it, I'm like, can we at least get some signage though? Search for Dr. Nita. Okay. He was near Kamiyacho, Minato Ward. Alright. Check that out. Strange spatial distortion. Readings at Kanosugabashi and Minato Ward. A portal to another dimension. 2 demons passing through the portal. Doesn't seem like they're working together. There's a Stilix signal. Holy Will and Profane Descent. There we go. We got that over there. And we got you. Cleopatra is somewhere here. Hanging out over there. Yeah, they you know, even Mega 10 has a way to create DLC and optional quests like this that they're like, we gotta get the real ones in here. We gotta get the cool designs. Some of the ones that people definitely want to use near endgame. So let's check our quests here to check them. Alright, this one recommends 75, 77, and 60. We might still be able to win these if we really push through, so I'm going to try them. We're going to start with Rage of a Queen, though, which is, actually, we're just going to go in whatever order. Right, land. If I find something in closer proximity, I'm going to just do it. We're just going to have to deal with the old ball as it goes. Alright, Alright, so we got one right here. Here in Mita. Of course, plop a little save here. Oh yeah, dead angels. Great, classy. Let's see, where's it at? Okay, it's a little bit further. A dangerous power from within the bus? Oh, what a great thing to say. Who's there? Oh my god, hello. Wait, I've heard rumors. You're from Bethel, Japan.
Correct.
After everything I've done in service of Bethel, this is the treatment I get. If it weren't for me, everyone would have been condemned just like the rabble of Babylonia. And yet, not only have I been cast out, Bethel sends an assassin? I should have expected as much after all the effort I spent sucking up to them when they're impossible to please, and they won't even acknowledge me. I've had enough. I'll kill anyone who tries to get near me. That's right, I'm done running and hiding. I'm gonna kill you all. Starting with you. Oh no! God forbid, I'll do anything you ask, sexy snake lady. No questions asked. Alright, let's get the double D bill. Yeah, for you, Spyglasser. Alright, absorbs light, weak to dark. Couple resistances. Allure, while an active party may step forward during demon negotiation. That's always good. Mabufu Baryon. So she's got big, heavy ice moves here. Frolics are special. Chance of inflicting charm on all foes. And then lowers attack and defense by 2 ranks. Yeah, she's crazy. More specifically, Cleopatra the 7th. Her name means glory of the father in Greek. She's known as one of the greatest beauties ever to live. Having charmed many with her musical voice and conversation skills. It's said that all of history would have unfolded differently had even her nose been longer or shorter. Alright, let's get those to the minimum. Oh yeah, we didn't check on her statuses. She's weak to poison and sleep, and the other ones are just a generic resist. It's worth trying. I wanted to see if we can get her horny. Oh boy. I resist, you're a fool. Oh, thank God I put resist fizz on Nama. Really saves her ass. Alright, we got your weakness in spades. Go for it. Yeah, I guess we can bring in Norn. Just trying to maximize our turns here. No big deal. Bonk. Oh, she's getting ready to go. Let's see. I'm going for... I'm thinking... Not this turn. But we will be super ready to go next turn, though. So I think we will not pop off just yet with any big skills. Reapply this. There we go. Bufabarion. You made a horrible choice based on my setup, sorry to say. Alright, so I've been doing a lot of soul searching and thinking on this, and I've really just landed on... I was thinking about doing all crits, but actually, I think this might be true. I think I think I'm gonna bonker. Bop. 2, 3, 4. Yay, that was about 2,600. She's not interested in love. Sad. Alright, we can do a swap in here. 2 luster candies is really all we needed from you. And we're gonna just swap you out because you're entirely out of MP. Yeah, stab her again. Alright, she's in the red. She's kind of lounging out now that she's at low health. Lovely salvation. Another bump. Hit him with the catastrophe. Good lord. 3 crit. And another. Well, that'll do it. The target is no longer a threat. Objective complete. If I'm gonna suffer even further shame, I'd rather die. Do you intend to steal my freedom at the very end? Wait, you're protecting me, though.
Yes.
Abiding the will of the victors, the way of the world, I shall follow under you. Ooh, mama. And you can fuse her. I believe if you don't stop her, she dies. Then you just fuse her normally, but... Good to have you here. Level 61, not too bad. All we gotta do is give you Null Dark and you're an immediate fucking problem for against most opponents. So, let's head back to the return pillar, get back to work. We got more people to clear out. I did not... Yeah, there we go. Forgot you. Alright, what other ones do we have here? Looking for the green. Looks like we got one starting from Sheba that we can do. Thinking about what's a good party makeup at this point. Yeah, we'll need these two for that. And you know, we could do Tao. Why not? Might as well give her like a little bit of screen time. Alright, cross this road, and then we have to hit up some rails. Calm down, Alice. Down, girl. You're dismissed. Up a bit more. There we go. Okay, save it up. In the hopes that we do not die. I see you're an emissary of this world's denizens. My name is Danu. I am a visitor from another world. I have come here in search of my son called Dagda. Who is Dagda? One of the foremost gods and familial pantheon connected with myself, the Tuatha De Danann. I brought Dagda to this world hoping that he might lead humanity as a good king. However, my wish went unfulfilled and has rejected his charge to serve as a god for the humans. This came to a head when he made use of our family's forbidden magic in order to travel to a different world. Now in this new land, he intends to become a being that is unbound by any shackles. As it stands, I lack the strength to rein in my wayward son. Must turn to you for help. Sounds like all he wants to do is like hang out, and you're like, I need to force my will upon him as an evil god, personally. But you know, whatever. Whatever. Who am I to criticize? You might get mad and murder me. So let's get going. I could probably take her. If we're being honest here. All right, let's head up to the tippity top here. This what I think is the harder fight on balance, but we'll do it. Figure it out. Yoink. All right. Are we close by? Yeah. Bro made his hangout spot as far up as possible.
Listen, young man.
We should prepare before going any further. Understood, sir. Let's do that so we don't waste a single minute on a retry. Ah, here he is. What's up, big guy? Oi! I take it Mother sent you. Seems there really is no escape from this binding existence as Dagda. In the end, this place is no different from the world I left behind. Humans and knowledge bind gods and demons alike. There's something about you. So that's it. It's plain from the look of you, all the knowledge here once belonged to demons. And if I can reclaim my knowledge, I won't have to suffer the mortal's attention anymore. Here, I will not be constrained by this existence. I can become what I want to be. What a truly interesting world this is. I shall find my knowledge somewhere and become a true god. What a boring end that'd be. No, I know. I will return all demons' knowledge to them. Humans shall ascend their mortal stations. Demons shall become more whole and complete.
The time has come.
And no one's gonna stop me. Not Mother, not anyone. Ah! Oh boy. He gets a unique battle theme too, Jesus. Alright, let's go for it.
Here.
A god of Celtic myth and the supreme deity of Tuatha De Danann. His name means the good god, a glutton of porridge, a glutton for porridge. He's even tempered and excels in martial arts. His treasures include a club with the power to destroy and resurrect, a golden harp that can control the seasons, and a cauldron of endless food. Magic harp. While an Omagatoki effect is active, users attacks with positive skill potential may inflict sleep or instant kill. Severe physical attack that get instant kill. Something that scales based on how much HP you got. And a bunch of elemental physicals, luster, candy, and debilitate. Yeah, he's strong, and he's level 80. Oh no, this is going to be bad. It's all going to depend on keeping his buffs down. Yeah, never mind. I got my ass kicked. I ain't posting that shit. Oh, shit. No, not yet. Not yet, Dagda. Not yet. We ain't doing... No. No. That's we can't do it. We just can't do it. I tried my best, but we ain't pulling anything out of that very easily. He's level 80. Over 10 levels up means that everything he hits really hard, and we're living entirely on debuffing to get good damage. But I just don't have a high damage solution yet. There's just nothing I can pull out of that one. Instead, we're gonna do this doctor one. If I can somehow locate how to get inside the building over here. Oh, hold on, this might help. Might get a better vantage point if we do this. I was like minutes in, just commentating my way through the turns and went, yeah, this just it's not working. We're not even gonna get halfway. Someone's talking to a demon. Go closer? Yes. I finally found you, Mephisto.
Why, hello.
Ew. It's been some time, Dr. Soichi Nita. I'm glad to see you got my message. Never mind that. Where is it? Is it true you have what I'm looking for? A producer of artificial life, a proto-human. I traveled to Germany and studied under a famous professor to learn about it. Then he passed away. In my old age, I couldn't complete his research. That's when you showed up. I struck a deal. I would return your youth for as long as it took for you to achieve your goal. But no matter how many proto-fiends I created, its heart was never human. I want to create a proto-human, complete with a human heart. But Mephisto, you've called me here again. It must mean that my wish has become a reality, yes? Where is it? You'll get what you want. It's just arrived.
Hey!
That's a proto-fiend from the Japanese branch fused with a human. A perfect being! A human in an artificial body. Is this the power of creation finally within our grasp? That it is. By placing a real human soul in an artificial body, a true proto-human has been created. Of course, this level of power now rivals that of God. But I've failed so many times, why now? A mortal is no different from a demon. isn't difficult to create a being without a soul. However, to go from a mortal to a human, a soul is required. Harnessing the power of God is no easy task. That is why it is necessary to prepare the soul in a different manner. A soul that even God cannot create. That's why I couldn't find the answer. But as time passed, the goddess of fortune smiled upon you, Doctor! Thanks to your creation of the perfect proto-fiend, it has attracted a matching soul.
This is true.
Lucky you, he has granted your desire to see a proto-human. The dream I staked my life on, at long last. You're beautiful. I am glad to see that my efforts to help you have paid off. Now then, since your desire is fulfilled, I expect you to fulfill your end of the contract.
Cost you your soul.
Oh, that's bad. We can't allow this. Your soul seems usable as well. I'll take that too. Okay, here we go.
This'll do.
More accurately, Mephistopheles. He is one of the princes of hell, and his name means he who loves not the light. He is commonly known as the demon summoned by Georg Faust. Other than Satan himself, he is the most feared commander in hell. However, he despises having fallen into hell and hates any and all humans who have been granted salvation. He is rather knowledgeable in the realms of astronomy, astrology, and meteorology, in addition to being a skilled illusionist who can manipulate all 5 senses. He's got compounded calamity. While in the active part, he increases damage for all allies when striking weaknesses of foes that have ailments. Followed with Walpurgisnacht, +9. He's got maxed out ailment and darkness skill potential. Unique severe dark attack to 1 foe. Chance of insta-kill when striking weakness. Brave Blade Agibarion, Bakakagajamon, Luster Candy Pills, Amudo Baryon, huh? That's oh my god, you're 70, you're actually about as strong as the thing I just lost to. Okay, can we do it then? Can we win? Fucking shit. Fuck. Oh no. Alright, now listen guys, in my defense, these last 2 fights, I just thought let's go. We're done with everything happening over here. You know what? Let's go to the Demon Haunt. We have a quest for Theon that we can do. Maybe we should return to Weenie Hut Jr. where I belong. I clearly can't dance with the big boys yet. Yeah, go ahead and power yourself up with your white woman abilities. Hey Theon. What's up, man?
Yes.
Allow me to express what an honor it is to be invited to your haunt. 'Tis no burden to accept your company.
Yes.
Acting that way really doesn't suit you, dude. Anyway, now that I'm your vassal, we shall venture together toward the great remaking of creation. No doubt about your abilities, merely lack confidence in my own. As you're my trusted liege, I will confess, not every moment on my warrior's journey has been worthy of the pride of a knight. I want to test myself as I tested you before, and I must meet with a certain demon. The Celtic hero Cuchulainn, a great champion who's earned the respect of many warriors from Erin's Isle. My king, I'd like you to meet him as well.
Good.
Heroes of the Celts. Okay, it's up there near the lake. Phew. I don't like me to be so nervous. I have no intention of getting involved with the creation business, but now that things worked out this way, I need to fortify my resolve.
Yes.
Okay, Taito, take me, this would probably be the best route. Man, this video's all fucked up. I wasn't even planning on doing these in the video, but I just had this moment of like, okay, what if I like dive in and start doing some of these higher level DLC ones? And it's like, no, you are not built for some of these. Some of these, not ready yet. Give me a few episodes and a reason to get that high up level wise, then maybe we can do something. I'm not doing every single thing the game has to offer, but I am getting pretty up there. I will say this area is quite good at definitely feeling like you're pretty much at the end game in terms of like ambiance. He doesn't appear to be hostile. That is true, but you know, it wouldn't be the first time I get completely clapped by something. Hold on, let's get Fion in here.
Yes.
Thanks for keeping your promise, my king. Fion McCool, what business do you have with me? Hero of the Celts, I have a request to ask of you.
Yeah.
Uh-huh, I see what's going on. You want to test your abilities as a hero. Would you do that for me? Well, while we're on the subject, we may as well take the opportunity to glean her wisdom. What a delightful surprise, Kukulin. I did not expect you to summon me. What do we have here? Scat hack. I heard tell the famed Fion McCool found a new liege, a lord to devote himself to in service. While I'm pleased for your good fortune, I do have my share of misgivings. Fion, you once brought danger to Erin, the land you swore to protect because you were enraptured by love. Now that you've pledged fealty to a king, we wish to determine whether you've grown from that time.
Good.
Collect as many 4-leaf clovers before the full moon's over, at minimum 9. Are you perhaps disappointed your task is merely collecting plants? But this trial isn't as easy as it seems. They are found wherever fairies gather. However, you mustn't approach them here. Consider it your gaze, your gyas, a compulsion you must disobey. Should they put you to sleep, your remaining time will advance by 1 cycle. That's all there is to say. Okay. Alright, so I have to be careful.
But of course.
They cast a spell. We'll begin right away. It's all different types of fairies, too, it looks like. Because we even got stuff like Jack Frost. Okay, general proximity is the rule. It is not sight lines.
I see.
We immediately lost a phase. Okay, they have infinite range on seeing. The best types of games is when they do stealth-related stuff with sight lines you cannot know until you play the game once. My favorite. Alright, let's grab 100 yum-yums. I saw a sparkly over yonder. Yeah, that's another one. That's not a fairy, that's just a Cerberus. Fuck you, dude, you're cheating. Nothing I could do.
I see.
Alright, back to it. 4 leaf. 4 leaf, 4 leaf, 4 leaf. 4 leaf. There we go. Shit ton of them. We need 1 more. We have to figure out somewhere to cross. Be a bunch up there, but can I go up this ramp? Doesn't look like it. Hold on. Return to Leyline Fount. It doesn't end the game, and it's an instant fast travel. Bada boom. That seems like more than enough. I'm glad I picked that route that had a ton of them. At least really saved me when it could have been kind of bad, honestly, but we pulled it out. Let's see, we can finish it up here. Also, I should probably fight Abaddon. We just passed those guys that wanted me to kill it. Guess who won? You've collected 10. You've completed splendidly. We've witnessed your admirable growth. Now then, claim your reward. Eye of Baelor. Welcome to level 70, my friend. Here we go. You've achieved an exceptional accomplishment. Allow me to grant you my own. 2 simple demon boxes. All children of Aaron have grown up listening to tales of your magnificent deeds at bedtime. Such valor displayed in devastating circumstances, opposing your friend, the death of your child by your own hands, facing death itself. I've always dreamed of becoming a warrior like you two, but I wasn't worthy enough in the end. Indeed, in your youth you clung to glory and made many mistakes, but there was something evident even to me. Your confidence is what inspired the noble knights of the Fianna.
I see.
As the knight shines only with a good king. In other words, Kay has the makings of a peerless king. I'm counting on him. Yeah, leave it to me. Work hard as to not betray your king's faith. It seems the fairies are fond of playing this game too. If you're enjoying yourself as well, please join them in the challenge once more. Alright, another successful quest done. Let's see. We had an objective to go beat up a thing that was kind of like in a corner. I think it might have been that over there. Entirely not sure. Let's go check out this edge, though. Looks like there's some things that I haven't gotten yet. Yeah, it's down here. 13 cans of soda. That's nice. Here we go. Oh, yeah, they don't mark it. It's just a big guy. Just a big guy hanging out. All right, let's save and fight him. All right, what are we looking at? 61. Finally, something my speed.
This'll do.
Okay, Abaddon, the king of the abyss that appears in the book of Revelation of the New Testament, controls locusts and plagues and leads the 7th order of demons who are said to appear at the sounding of the 5th trumpet on Judgment Day. When it is said he will bring a horde of locusts to make the people suffer, his name in Hebrew means destroyer or endless pit, as thought that its origins lies in the deification of natural disasters caused by locust swarms. That's great. He's a slime dude with a very large mouth. Also, what are we looking at on weaknesses here? Lightning. Lightning and everything. Okay, yeah, we can... Alright, your turn's done. We already got a dodge in there. Alright, slow goings at the start here. Just mainly getting prepped. There we go. The crits are what I like to see. Okay, you're pretty cooked at this point, I imagine. Alright, let's go for Succession with the quad hit. Quad Titanomachia. Okay, good work. Ooh, we got you charmed. That's great. All right, I'm gonna quickly. What turn setup do we have here? Thinking about what's the best way to get as many turns as possible here. We'll do a quick sub out for Nama. For a chef.
Let's go.
This gives us 2 more turns on the clock. And we can pop up with a salvation with ailment. Guaranteed crit would be nice. Nice. Another 1,000. We don't have a way to buff with you. Shit. Yeah, it looks like we're losing all of our superpowers here. Bit of a shame. Ooh, we got a crit, though. We got a crit on Asheth of 2200. This is, like, amazing. Oh, okay. The ailment's gone, but the fight's basically over from this position. Hey, okay. Picked up his essence. He is dead. We can now turn in the quest. Let me check the essence of Abaddon also, because I'm interested in what we got there. Oh, yeah, we got essence of Huang Long, too. We got some nice new stuff in here. No light. Can be good here with Norn. Baragi Baryon can also be pretty decent. As well as maybe Megaton Press. Nah, it's got low accuracy, not a chance of hell. Almighty Pleroma, Luster Candy, basically. Luster Candy, Megidolone. Not too bad stuff. Or you could take Ailment Spread or Element Spread. I could like put this onto me. So the only thing I'm missing, I do this, and then pair in a Null Dark. Then not much is really going to be hitting me ever. That I might do that, actually. We'll see. Let's head over here and turn this in. And then I think we should probably get something done. We should probably get something of worth done that isn't just doing dirty work for demons or thinking I can do a quest and then immediately getting clapped. Ego death is happening to me today. Well done at vanquishing that monstrosity. I knew there was something special about you. Indeed, magnificent. You've saved the land from a cruel fate. On behalf of the Kurama Tengu, I thank you. 3 grimoires for our trouble.
Now then.
We've no more reason to remain. Let's be off. Oh, this one's still here. Abaddon is gone, however. There is possibility another demon may appear. Been commanded to stay behind and keep watch.
Oh.
Hey, it's me. You remember? I'm the Kappa Tengu who asked you to get the giant bird feather. I tell you, pal, you really helped me out back then. Once you opened my eyes to things, I started putting in the effort. Maybe it was a blessing for the feather you gave me. Anyway, do you remember how I said I'd tag along with you if you ever became one? Well, that sure enough did happen, but sorry, where I am now, I'd only get in your way. Instead, I'll give you this. Our essence. Not much of a replacement, but I bet you can get some use out of it. I doubt it, but, you know, I feel like we much past the point of Kurama Tengu relevance, I think, but we can at least look around for it. Have I already passed it? No, he's level 39. This thing sucks ass. It's not good. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, you know, someone helped you and you don't really, but it's, you know, if you want it, I got this, and like, yeah, dude, I guess. We don't, not a lot of great options here, but if you want to, I mean, I guess I could hold it. I kind of want to get close to the area on the eastern side there. Yeah, so we'll go to that. Do whatever it is that we do over there in that first plot point, and then we will end. I think that'll be a good way. I'm in one of those zones where I really should get back to what I used to do when I did Let's Plays, which was taking notes. I used to write some notes as I go to help in the edit, because I actually don't know how long this episode's gonna be. Mainly in the fact that there were 2 quests in which I hard committed to fights that I was not gonna win, and I'm sorry, I'm not putting parts of the episodes on camera where I fight a thing early on and it just completely goes to shit. It's one of those cases where it's just nothing good was gonna come out of that fight. Like, we were not clearing. Anyway, this should be Bethel, India. At least I think that's. See if we can snag their key if possible. Hold up. I want to check that Aogami potential essence thing they got over there. I don't know if we got it last episode or not. Further up? Yeah, it looks like it. Ah, there's a ramp going on our way up. Ignore the big elephants and zip. Here we go. Let's see what we got going on over here. Aogami type 0. Here we go. Weak to wind and darkness. And here we go. Some pretty big ones here. Enduring Soul, Great Mana Spring, Almighty Pleroma, Yabusame Shot, and Murakumo, which is one of the strongest skills in the game. It's strength-based, almighty, severe, single target, and hits even harder when crit. I will probably run it, just because we need some big payoff moves, but I am going to look at some of the other Tsukuyomi type stuff. But if you're running strength and playing this game even in the original version, this was pretty much the apex, the top of the heap in terms of unique moves that are going to absolutely decimate the enemy. This was like the thing to go for. It's very good. It's very funny if it misses because it has a really long wind-up animation-wise. But yeah, this was absolutely my shit. This endgame segment always feels like a blur to me, just because it's mainly just hitting quests and getting absurdly strong. Like, the power creep, like, becomes insane. It's like that, you know, you hit that point where it's like, everyone's just too that's a small penis. A wise choice region got to me. I was sure I'd be ignored now that I'm not packing as much power. Guess size isn't everything after all. I am Mara, precisely part of Mara's spirit. I don't know what prompted it, but the lusts and fleshly pleasures of humans all over the world gave rise to me. Regrettably, though, I seem to be lacking my usual girth. As you can see, I'm much more limp than usual. But fear not, I can rise to the challenge of serving mortal desire. Shall I show you personally? Let's travel the world. Give yourself to these. You already have company. I'm sure I can't take two at once. I'll wait at the ley line found if you, like, need me. That dastardly little chode. Let's see, are we getting closer? Let's see. Looks like we may have to go down this way and, like, get a ramp. We want to get specifically where they want me. I wonder if Alice is too broken up about the fact that I had an extended conversation with a life-size penis. It's probably fine. She giggled. She likes it. Weak to fire, lightning, and light, but bounces physical. Also weak to sleep. Let's see, what you got? Nihil Claw, Frenzied Chomp, Wind Breath, Zembarian. Zembarian's the big thing, or if you want to run bouncing physicals, you can probably do that, I guess. I'm not, like, super into that, but it is fascinating seeing them try to fairly bounce. So they're like, we'll give you things that can bounce this, but you have to bear in mind that you should be weak to multiple things if you can do something that good.
Come on.
Bye, miss. You better come back for me soon or I'll be mad. Sorry, I've replaced you with a penis. Okay, now that we got that done, Asakusa activated. Let's see. What do you got some good spell coverage. I'll bring you in.
A moment.
We don't know what we'll find up ahead. Prepare first. Okay, we're trying our best to get this key. give it a shot.
Forgive me, Lord Shiva.
Huh? Ugh. Oh, God! Hey, there's the key.
Pathetic. Is that all?
Ah! Hey, man.
If it isn't the Albino, Lord Lucifer holds in high regard. A question, if you will allow. For what purpose have you come here? Think hard. If I like what I hear, I may just hand over the key here and now.
Oh, let's see. I want to recreate the world in my image.
A fine answer.
Yay!
Lord Lucifer, you would push beyond the boundaries of existence as we know it. I may not agree with all his methods, but I shall respect his vision. He has earned that much at least. Now then, Albino, I could simply hand over the key of austerity, but where would the sport be in that?
No.
No, I would rather put your might to the test. Show me the power upon which Lord Lucifer pins his hope.
Okay, well. In the other route, you would have fought Vasuki, but this guy's decided to dive bomb and said, my time now, my city now, dude.
Here.
It's Beelzebub, one of my favorites. Debuff skills will lower stats by 2 ranks when no Herald, Megami, Femme, or Lady Demons are in the active party. So this means Debilitate does double value. Very useful. And I'm sure, you know, you can get Boom Boost on this guy and makes it go even crazier. Alright, a lot of darkness, absorbing lightning, weak to fire, Dagda, to remove stat debuffs on himself. Just a bad man. Lord of the Flies and Prince of Hell. Established as a high-ranking demon in the Bible, and his multitude of flies are said to carry souls down to the abyss. It's been speculated that he is a bastardization of the Canaanite god Baal. Just realized he could Dagda that. Nah, it's fine. We'll figure it out. Make them buffs and debuffs twice as effective for all allies. Interesting. Ah, nice. He didn't get rid of his debuffs. Let's see. You know, Succession. Yeah, go for it. Might as well. Alright. Take some hits. I'm always gonna be fishing for it. Nice, he's stupid. Alright, Enduring Soul helped us survive that, but that was a little rough. Alright, guarantee the crit here. Alright, another miss on that, but I'm gonna continue to live in hope, you know. Do this, it'll let you heal. You're weak to electric, we need you out of here as a result. Though, I think it's fucking up his AI. So actually, stay in. The weakness being, like, showing its butt like that is kind of, like, convincing him that he needs to try for it. Hey, we got it! Alright, cool. Next up, Yabusame shot. Then we're gonna go into Debilitate to keep the buffs lasting. And now, big ups on that damage. I'm thinking Fire Gem? Yeah, we can go Fire Gem. Nice crit! Very good. Ah, we're back on this again. One, 2, 3, 4. And it's always good to keep trying it, I guess. We're kind of hitting the point where some characters are running out of their main usefulness. We're gonna have to bring in some other characters.
Your turn. Go.
The writing's basically on the wall on some of this shit. Guard. What you got? Uh-oh. Whoa! Whoa! You're doing single targets. What a fucking prick! Oh, I thought he was getting crits every time. He just lucked out twice. You kidding? Yeah, you don't really have any great moves to use here if I want to keep the Debilitate online. You absorb lightning. You resist that. Heavy physical, or, yeah, catastrophe. Go for it. We need a bit of healing in here.
This'll do.
Alright, what do you got on next? Debilitate. Ew! Ew! Oh god, he's trying! This sucks! Not on my watch, fucker. Alright, not ideal, but at least we got some of that stuff back online. Alright, hit with weakness, and our last turn we will swap out Nama for someone else. Anybody got fire online? You do. Alright, get in, Fion. Ugh. Enduring Soul, thank you. Oh boy, you really want to kill me, huh? Okay, how about a... Yeah, how about a free Kugel EX? Why not? Alright, 2200, I'll take it. There we go. Get us ahead on crit, please. Agibarion. Now, let's just keep maximizing the turns we get. Hit him with another gem, even if your damage isn't amazing. Okay, cool. Alright, what's the plan here? Elect Damp. That's the one weakness I really don't want to run into. Okay. And he's spamming Zons. He's getting crits. We got a block. All right. Turn's basically done. Thank God. That got a little dicey, but could be worse. Could be worse. All right. Keep on punishing him. All right. Good moves. Good moves all around. Next up, we're heading back up here. Give Futsunushi a bead. We have another slot to get an extra turn. We'll pop that there. Let's see. Oh yeah, Eye of Balor is just a reusable dark item. That's neat. But what am I doing here? Yes, Elect Damp for Azazel, I guess. Alright, Azazel's tapped. Oh man! Thank God we got blocks on that. That is a very dangerous move. Thank God we damped. Okay. I'm getting a little tired. But so is he. Oh, shit. Show me, Norn. We gotta bring this shit home, baby. Ugh. Okay, cool. We got enough energy. Experience of Maka greatly increased if we end this turn. I gotta do it.
Watch this.
We gotta finish then. Best move here then would be to throw a gem. We just gotta get a little bit more movement out of this thing. Oh shit, you don't have a move. Alright, come on, man. I need this, man. I need so bad. Go for it! Fuck! Damn it! Just too short, and he got the kill on me. I'm getting it. Now I want it. Now that we've established that I can get it, I'm going to get it. I've never gotten this increased gains thing on same turn, so we will simply guard spam in an attempt to obtain it. Could this lead to my demise? Yes. 100%. Okay, we're basically getting it on that next turn. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I am what is known in the business as the ultimate bag fumbler. Couldn't just take the win as is. Brother just wanted the juice. I just wanted my yum yum. I wanted my delicious treats, but no, I can have nothing. In our next episode, we will open with me having achieved everything that I've ever wanted in life, but it's not happening today. Because now, I'm a fucking loser. Oh, damn! Damn! Thanks for watching the video, everybody. Man, it's hard to believe that we're most of the way through this game at this point. I've had a great time with this Let's Play of Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance, and we're going to try our best to end this as strong as possible. And honestly, just thank you for watching it and allowing me to do this type of thing, especially those who support further by liking on the video, dropping a comment, and Most importantly, to the people that help monetarily support this venture. Because the views are they're not huge. You can always support me over on patreon.com/KZExcellent. You get to appear in these credits at any amount. But if you drop $25 or more per month, you get a special shout out like these lovely people. Chris C, WTF Spider-Man, and Juicifrost. Thank you so much, and enjoy the end card.